His base. I see my yeah. Yeah. Ah, we go to the bathroom first. I refuse to do that.
The right heroes can make all the difference. Cover your ears. Jubilee is here.
I don't like to use that.
Screw the light. I'm giving it to my dark side.
Screw the light.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
She has to help us screw.
Whatever. As long as you keep the dad jokes to a bare minimum.
When did my spunky little valley girl grow into so
When she got turned into a vampire and a horseman of apocalypse.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Yeah. Let the sparks fly! Energy core detonated! Here to help! I got hit, like, hard! Help never hurts! Let the sparks fly!
Enjoy the wind.
Yeah! Love energy! Yeah! Tick, tick, boom! Burst it in, boost it!
Double KO.
Better luck than never! Blood energy! Yeah! Feeling way better already. Ionic burst! Tick, tick, boom! Yeah, life energy, yeah! Can't keep a vampire X-Man down! Ionic burst! You're welcome! Ionic burst! Feeling way better already!
the wrath of the goddess!
You're welcome! Life energy! Let the sparks fly! Behold the child! It's like
I did it.
This is gonna hurt. An extra life? Sweet! Ionic burst!
You need to stop that vehicle in
I'm so happy. It's on easy, for God's sake.
Better stop that vehicle!
Ionic burst! What's up, bad guys? Help never hurt. I got hit like this.
Don't! These guys suck, seriously. They're on easy, for God's sake.
Better stop that vehicle!
They don't know how. They're on easy, for God's sake.
After my step,
Energy core detonated.
No chance to stop them!
Really, see? That's really tough.
Better already.
I think it's funny. But there's no, there's no, there's no,
right. My fist is feeling stronger than granite.
They suck so much.
Pretty sure I'm technically undead.
No, they suck too much. Too much. These guys really suck. It's on easy. And they don't know how to... It's on easy, for God's sake.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
It's only easy, for God's sake. And they don't know what to do.
We won't let you or Wakanda down, Your Majesty.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
There's no feeling.
Who reminded me friend Lockheed. Much bigger.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
Again.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Let the sparks fly! Yeah, basic damage! Energy core detonated! You're welcome, Ionic Burst!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Save some for me, Ilyana! Should we celebrate with fireworks? Yeah, light that engine, go! Yeah! It burned! Help me out! I hooked you up! You outwit him! Let the sparks fly! You captured the mission area. Keep going. You're welcome. Yeah! Sucks to be you! Ionic Burst! Let the sparks fly! Thanks for the boost.
Area is almost yours.
Pretty sure I'm technically undead. Bursting in, boost it!
I am Phoenix. No winner yet. Going to overtime.
There we go. Now the season.
Screw the light. I'm giving into my dark side.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Get ready.
Marked by the Phoenix!
The Phoenix remembers you well, Ilyana.
Really? I was only its host for a hot minute, Jean.
Yet for that short mission, you went better than any of
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? Got it?
Let the sparks fly! Yeah, basic damage!
Capture now.
Here to help! I take everything! Better luck never!
Hey! Some love over here!
I am ready to put on a show!
Namor summoned to feed the army.
Hear the bell! Energy core detonated! You want an ionic burst! I'll clean it dry!
Sorry, Namor. Your shoulders are sushi now.
There you are!
Half of the mission area.
Always been on defense, kid.
That hurts!
Nice. You think you're
Let the spark fly!
Glorious almost yours.
Shooting at us!
always been on T-Rex, kid.
Let energy go! We're gonna have to protect this spot, cool? I hooked you up!
No winner yet. Going to overtime.
Ionic burst!
Yeah. It's a epic victory. That's so epic.
Another epic victory. Big
So epic.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
No one wants to be Jubilee.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness. I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds.
It's my dark side!
Finally, someone who understands what it's like to have life kick you in the face over and over. Yeah, this is definitely not the path I expected to find myself on.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Let the sparks fly! Let them fly up! Sucks to be you! You're welcome! Energy core detonated! That was a deadly deal, Remy! I hooked you up! Yeah, I'll clean up dry! I am vulnerable. You're welcome! Tick, tick, boom! I feel so exposed. First and out, roast it! Yeah, blood energy, yeah! Stand back! Or don't! That was a deadly deal, Remy! I'll clean up dry! You're welcome! Let the sparks fly!
No type in Discord or TikTok and chat. Wanna add me up?
No.
Horsemen of Apocalypse don't go down so easy. Ionic Burst!
Now you do the same for me, Queen.
Blood energy 60 seconds left. Energy core detonated! Aha! There they are! Here to help! Let the sparks fly! You got them all! Down to 30 seconds! Not much time left! Blood energy, yeah! Stand back! Or don't! Help never hurt! The final 10 seconds! Yeah, rabbit! Another epic victory!
What? Domination. So whether
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
try. What is it? BTS?
Oh, pick me! Pick me!
Oh,
Agent
it's
of
well,
One. I'm going in. Looks like a big hurry. Miss Harvey. Ancestral power!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Another run-in with Felicia Harvey after our sanctum encounter. Sure. And shouldn't we be trying to stop this like last time? You seem to have become a more domesticated feline. Agent of One. I'm going.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Agent of One.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Feel that energy, Spider? Time to let it flow.
never good.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
I'm counting on you, friends. Lines in place. Shields up. Lines in place.
Take cover! We're breaking down on the big guy!
This is gonna hurt. Shields. Count me in.
I don't fear someone more than yes!
The punches are down. Time for some fireworks. We made quite a team. Okay, really is awesome.
Mission area. Keep going.
Mine's in place. You're up, little one. We make quite a team.
Can always use a shield.
This is gonna hurt. gonna hurt.
I don't know. Go at the target.
Feel that energy, Spider? Time to let it flow.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Jubilee! You're one of my all-time favorite X-Men. That is not something that gets said to be nearly often enough.
Sorry. Your fireworks are like
Thank you, Deacon. You're good.
other than talking squirrels.
Fine.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I'm humanity's image. Now I shall embrace it.
Get that target, though.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Cover your ears. Jubilee is here.
Hey.
Screw the light. I'm giving into my dark side.
Not really gonna watch this mask. It smells worse than before.
Oh, free shield!
Stay strong.
I could use your special skills for an itsy job, Peter.
How many times do I have to tell you, Anisha? I'm not a thief.
When did you stop being
I can think of a few possibilities, but most people say it's true.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing position.
I'm proud to be an Iron Man. We're more than just a team. We're a family. Feeling way better already. Ouch, that hurts! Burst it in, boost it! Life energy, Ionic burst! Tick, tick, boom! Life energy, go! Ionic burst! Here to help! Yeah, face it, finish! I hooked you up! We're gonna hit it like hard! Help never hurt! Yeah, life energy, go! You're welcome! Aha! There they are! Yeah, life energy, go! You're welcome! Yeah! This should help, yeah? Face it, finish! Ouch, that hurts! Yeah! Burst it in, boost it! Oh, boy, that's wrong!
You suck.
They thought they got rid of me? Really?
They will.
Better stop that vehicle!
This is real firepower!
What's up, bad guys? This is Fermi!
They're trying so hard. It's so funny how much they're trying.
Another epic victory!
Another one? That's too many. Too many. I quit. 38, okay. He got a lot of kills.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
This.
Cover your ears. Jubilee is here. Screw the light. I'm giving it to my dark side.
30 seconds before your attack. Get ready.
Cover your ears. Jubilee is here.
You don't have to be a witch to find it. Let's see if I can remember that new spell.
Little one, join me in my crusade.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Now, a piece of fear.
Factor can't keep up. How about an assist?
You're not going anywhere. No magic.
My resistance.
The mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Our efforts paid off.
Ancient secrets revealed.
You can't have an iron fist. Stone's the next best thing.
Hela is never.
I'm not in control.
Sorcerer Supreme. Who is supreme now?
Oh, man. Hey, Josh, when I was here, I like
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I can use a hand. Maybe a foot.
Who is supreme now?
Victory is almost yours.
Let's see if I can remember the few spells Steven taught me. Their hits barely tickle.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Get ready.
You carry many articles in your pouches. Any that might assist us in our efforts.
Safety pins?
D batteries.
I might have a wand of what doom in my pin. No, I'm just happy to see.
Stop right there before I turn you into a newt.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Without the Phoenix, someone needs to stand against the darkness that plagues this planet.
Mission area is yours to capture now.
What a pair we made. Bella is never wounded.
Mission area is yours.
Is for us.
Looky here! The dragon's unleashed! They got me good! I can use a hand! Maybe a foot!
Limit capture. Half of the mission area. Keep going. Keep going.
Feeling stronger already. Now, a disappearance.
By the Agamotto!
Victory is almost yours.
Break the chaos.
Double KO.
How about an assist?
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row. Another epic victory. Big win.
hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
You picked the right gal for the job, sugar.
Who needs straw when you got one right?
With me on the front lines, we can't lose. You know, unless we do. With me on the front lines, we can't lose. You know, unless we do.
You don't?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
That new spell Steven taught me.
You and I share much in common. I too was held against my will.
Malcolm X was experimenting on you too?
No, the Collector was my counter. But I can sense that we both suffered great trauma.
Nothing new there. Trauma is just part.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The professor trained us to fight for his dream. I can't lose sight of it now.
Our enemies are here.
Sorcerer Supreme! You're not going anywhere!
The mission area is yours to capture now. Double KO!
Feeling stronger already.
The mission area is yours.
Mission accomplished.
But you did the hard part.
That's better.
Ancient secrets revealed. You're not going anywhere. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Always prevails. Balance doesn't win battles.
Just like the old magic.
Better look behind you. Goodbye. Enemy ahead.
Glory is almost yours. Ancient secrets revealed. Nowhere yet. Going to overtime.
Let's see if I can remember that new spell Steven taught me. Sorcerer Supreme!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Get ready.
The battle we are about to face is fraught with dangers. Be ready.
If I survive the next test, I can survive anything.
I have a spell that could remove the trauma you experienced from your mind, you know.
No thanks.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Disappear.
Anyone could have been me. Amazing luck.
Now, disappear.
Got my eye.
Sorcerer Supreme! Behind you!
Capture the mission area!
Reborn from the chaos.
I'm opening a portal.
That did the trick. Goodbye.
Out there, headed our way.
Double KO!
Be right back.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Control C!
Good job, team.
Disappear.
Ancient secrets revealed!
You're not going anywhere.
So it was done. Knew I saw this. I see it.
Capture more than half of the mission area. Keep going, keep going.
Be right back.
Rainbow stands with you!
You get away.
Goodbye. For now. This location seems dangerous.
Tricks in the turret.
Victory's almost yours!
I underestimated you, Ilya. What a pair we make.
Limitless magic!
Now, I disappear. Well, who's next?
Hey. TV. Too many epic victories.
Another epic victory!
Too many. Too fucking many epic victories. Very. 2 hours. 2 hours.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I am the Phoenix. Behold my cosmic light.
No fucking needs a target.
For once, death and life are in perfect harmony.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. Stay strong.
It's so strange to be back, after all I've seen out there.
Life alone in the cosmos has quite an effect on me.
I hear you haven't been lonely with a certain gala attendee.
Let's just say
I am
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm here to finish. Feel that energy, Spider? Time to let it flow.
This is Tippy Toe, and she has the powers of, You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
You know what to do, Spiders? Spider for the win. This is gonna hurt. You're better when we get together. My trap worked! You're welcome! Time for some fireworks. Let's do some damage. We're better when we work together. Potential! Oh, I need assistance. I'm counting on you, friend. Time for some fireworks.
Way to go! That vehicle isn't going anywhere.
You got my back. I've got yours. This is gonna hurt.
Feeling way better already.
Cheer up, little one. Time for some fireworks.
Ow!
Time for some fireworks.
Double KO!
You got my back. I've got yours.
Spotted bad guys. Here they are.
Ooh, this time little place.
Ouch! That hurts!
We're better. You know what to do, Spider.
I need assistance.
Time for some fireworks.
Double KO!
Go the spiders. We made quite a team. Lines in place. Time for some fireworks.
This shield is nice.
You got me there. I got yours. I'm counting on you,
Here, dog, meatball. They're trying so hard.
This is gonna hurt.
They're trying so hard. I can tell when they're trying.
This is gonna hurt.
Down to 30 seconds.
I'm counting on you, friends. Time for some fireworks. You got me back. I got yours. One more time.
Final 10 seconds. Double kill.
Huh?
You got them all.
We make
This
this
is
easy.
fun.
Another epic victory. Big win.
That's too epic. Too epic. Two hours of this. Emeralds.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I don't know what this is.
Cover your ears. Jubilee is here. Screw the light. I'm giving into my dark side.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Finally, someone who understands what it's like to have life kick you in the face over and over.
She has
This
Ruby and
is definitely not the
Paradise.
path I expected to find myself on. That's
The
for
battle
sure.
starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
They look like they mean business.
You were expecting a snare.
Yeah, life energy, go! Ouch, that hurts! Ionic burst! Ionic burst!
Boom! No skill shot!
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Oh, got better.
Yeah, I'll clean up wrong! I hooked you up! Yeah, life energy, go! Way better already! Yeah! Let the sparks fly! Yeah! Life energy, go! I hooked you up! Yeah! Feeling fantastic. I hooked you up!
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Ionic burst! Yeah, face it, rabbit! Let the sparks fly! Here to help! All we need to do is
There. Don't turn back now.
I've become vulnerable.
life energy, go!
Dragon Unleashed!
Tick, tick, boom! Energy core detonated! Life energy, go! I hooked you up! Ionic burst! Ouch, that hurts!
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way!
No skill shots!
Let the sparks fly! You're welcome! Thank you. Yeah, I'll hit you strong! I hooked you up! Feeling fantastic. Yeah! Burst it in, boost it! Ouch, that hurts! Feeling way better already.
Assemble!
Big chance!
Energy core!
Maximus Pulse!
I cannot hate Iron Man.
Can't keep a vampire X-Man down!
Boom! No skill shot!
Much better. Face it, Savage! Let the sparks fly! Really got hit like fire! Life energy up!
Get that beast moving again!
Yeah, face it, Savage! Hella please! Pretty sure I'm technically undead.
These guys.
Life energy up! Health never hurts. Being back! Or no!
Get that beast moving again!
Wake up.
Let the sparks fly! Yeah! Let the sparks fly! You're welcome! Yeah! Life energy up! Look out, bad guys! Really got hit like she ordered! You're welcome! Feeling way better already!
Maximum!
Yeah! It's so epic!
We'll guide you to where you need to go. Yeah! Life energy! Yeah! A little help, please? Yeah! Ionic burst!
60 seconds left.
Assemble! Dragon Unleashed!
Another
Oh no! That's too many. That's too many. Wait.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
You don't have to be a... Be right there.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic.
I'm here to finish the fight. Feel that energy, Spider? Time to let it
No,
flow.
can't do, Eric. If I stop fighting, I'm gonna deal with what a mess my life is. Right now, I'd rather just blow stuff up.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, bad guys?
What? I don't know. These guys are kind of slow.
Ready for another go, Spider? We made quite a team.
Always glad to help. Exactly as I expected.
Time for some fireworks. We made quite a team.
Stop them in their tracks.
Way better already.
We're better when we work together. Mine's in place.
kind of shot.
Only 60 seconds left. This is gonna hurt. You know what to do, Spider? Never hurt. Can't go like that. I've got you on spot. Mine's in place. Down to 30 seconds. My trap worked! This is gonna hurt. Double KO!
You tried. They tried so hard.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Time for some fireworks.
They're trying so hard. They're trying so hard. But even they your ability. They're trying. They're so.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I don't know who this is.
I am the Phoenix. Behold my cosmic light.
So no, they're only one.
For once, death and life are in perfect harmony.
You cannot say
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
When this battle concludes to me, surely it's a win.
Yeah, I'll pass. Logan told me to never sign up for a survey or experiments.
We have to
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination. I got hit like hard! Never trust a goat to do a cat's job. Get to the world tree and save Big Scar. Easy peasy. There they are.
Okay. Phoenix is pretty good.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
I require study.
First, we save the world tree. Then, we raid Odin's vault. Deal? We're just coming out the light from death. Can't catch me. Place you vulnerable. Light from death. Thanks for the boost. Can't catch me. Nothing traps me. Stand with you. Light them death.
Onward, my friend. Let's see how
Light them death. We make a good team.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
It's like computer shit talking. Now, our computer's getting kind of
Get
talk.
that vehicle moving again.
Alright.
Screw the light. I'm giving it to my dark side.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Ionic burst. That's a bad luck. Gotcha. Life energy. Gotcha. Help never hurt. You're welcome.
Out my grab.
Stand with you. Come on, goats. The world tree is
Almost there. Don't turn back now. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Escaping us now.
Better already. Nice work. Help me out. First time focus. Yeah, I'll play this off. Checking operation. Save some for me.
Anything standing your way.
Help never hurt. Yeah, I'll play this off.
Second chance is over.
Ionic burst.
This is your big chance.
Just in time. I hooked you up. And Darn Guardian stop the tapping machine.
Ah!
Charge!
Another epic victory! Big win! You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Steve? Where is that?
Cover your ears! Jubilee is here! The fangs are about to come out!
Oh.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
2 tenors.
Too bad. Looks like he was on the other side.
Oh boy, does little claw man want to be broken?
Can't break an animating stub.
Don't need to. Skull can rip it apart piece by piece.
The battle starts in 5,
I got big claw.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I am the ocean's avenging sun. You will get no love from me.
Here's the feast and famine! Compliment you, Molly. Ben would get jealous. Ionic burst! I got hit like hard! You never heard? Saw me come. You're welcome!
How's your stream going so far?
I'm choreographic artists and not toxic. Tired of fucking artists channeling their crappy art.
Namor's got the empty cow!
Think the fuck is stupider. Well.
Yeah! Life energy! Yeah! Here to help!
Reach the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Here to help!
On thousand cars!
Black Panther needs our help? I'll clean it dry!
Born again!
Feeling fantastic. You're welcome! That was totally radical! Yeah, basic damage! I'm hurt! Help me out! I hooked you up! Feeling fantastic.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Aha! There they are!
Use ever-increasing
Ionic Burst! Yeah! Life energy! Go! I got you covered. Yeah! Energy core detonated! Feeling way better already.
your big chance.
No problem. Ionic Burst! Ouch, that hurts! An extra life? Sweet! Went from swift as a panther to slow as a sloth! Shields up! I'll clean us off! Can't keep a vampire next man down! Us against the world! Ionic Burst!
Get that baby moving again.
Hit like hard! Feeling way better already!
Fantastic!
Energy core detonated! Alicia Katia! Life energy! You're welcome!
I think we're on the 10 last voices. Conchu, I'm sorry I tried.
Let the sparks fly! There they are! Feeling fantastic. Life energy, go!
Yeah!
Another epic victory!
Too many epic victories. Too many epic victories. Epic! Too many epic victories. Too many epic victories. Esports. The esports. Play some.
You can see that in one of us, perhaps, the last moment of our youth. Tell me about this story. It's about a group of young people. Is that section? Yes. Big cocaine. Cocaine? Is it drugs? Remember when it was a good coming of age story? The beginning of our senior year. We're going to school, don't we all read it?
Something I can say hi.
Wanna join us?
I'd love to.
You guys, I see. He doesn't like me.
She doesn't. We were always just best friends. Sounds terrifying. There's something very
You always embellish everything.
Should actually make a little bit of an effort to become my friend.
So,
The girl is missing.
What do you mean missing?
there's something good in
Baby club. Hit it. I know, you're so cool.
So clever.
This is all the game.
He's psycho.
This is your fault. You're psycho.
I know we're best friends, but sometimes I really just want you. Hotels.com is where you go to choose from hundreds of thousands of hotels and their reports on every stay. It's exactly what it sounds like. Unlike the catfish, which is not what it sounds like. Hotels.com is all the name.
What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Dr. Splash. This was a sponsored analysis on a death battle that was done a while ago, and something that I think kind of pops up every now and then in the community, that being Florida versus Omni. Both are dads that don't scale to their sons, but they're good when they get other sources. So we're here to talk about how this goes. I'll weigh in on how I think it goes. I'll touch on some of what that battle says. not inherently a debunk, I would say. It's more like, because this is a long time after they dropped it, it's more so just me finally touching on the topic. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first of all, Death Battle side of it. Right? They did their analysis on this. They did not include extended material for Bardock, which would include video games, future stuff where he's like fighting Mora and Sornera and these way higher scaling beings than conventional Bardock candidates. So I kind of understand that. In the same way, you don't really rely on this conversation. Omni-Man having crossovers with, like, say, Supreme. You say to the canon source materials. So, but acceptable for me, I'm fine to analyze it like that, and that's how I interpret how the battle should be done. Because I think everybody would agree extended material Bardock God slaps. But on the topic for the main showdown, Death Battle ended up siding with the likes of Omni-Man, believing that he outscales Bardock at the end of the day, and would end up coming out on top. My take on this situation is, yes, I do think Death Battle got it wrong, and I think we can go about how they got it wrong by kind of going through every category and talking about why they might low-key be tripping a little bit. Okay, so first of all, the scaling side of it. Bardock had a power level of around 10,000. The reference takes off 180 to 400 roll up the moon, 400 Piccolo, one shot the moon, literally. It was a casual event for him. If you then see someone at 10,000 level, this is a character who was said to be approaching the power of King of Deity for multiple planets pretty comfortably. Obviously, Planet Plus, that range is there. Easily, comfortably on the AP side for Bardock. Before we even get into him taking his grade 8 form, goes to his R form, obviously is a significant cancer power. However, we don't really need that, right? Because we know Omni-Man on the comfortable side of things, the scaling wasn't exactly just punching apart planets, wasn't exactly one-shotting planets alone, famously, destabilized planets with multiple Viltrumites to kind of break through. We do know there's some other side scaling that kind of helps make the argument a little better for Poland. For example, Alan can resist the full gravitational pull of the star, yet he said, if he was to fight Prime Omni-Man, Omni-Man would kill. There's some decent scaling there. Ragnar, other beings can chew through someone that literally destroyed the dimension. There's good scaling in there. We know the pistol probably gets harder than Omni-Man that destabilizes and can destroy planets. I don't see consistent Omni having the argument of attack potency above Bardock. I think it's a little more comfortably in the favor of Bardock when we talk about attack potency. Now let's get into the nuance of the durability. So on the durability side of things, the weakness of Viltrumites, really, there is like biological warfare you can believe upon it. You can overwhelm their durability, their resilience, and their regeneration, and just deepen to that. You can take out major organs and ensure they don't regrow, and that will ensure they're cooked. You can also, on top of the biological warfare, technically there's like sound frequencies you can hit to really take them out through their tubes that are sensitive. That's a few things to bring to the table. Bardock doesn't really have any naturally inherent weaknesses, but I think it's important to know he's also not exactly highlighting anything that would attack those inherent weaknesses of Omni-Man. He's not going to use a sound-based frequency style attacks upon the right frequency to hurt ears. I don't foresee him using biological warfare, it's not bad. So it's going to be a scrap. Okay? Now, durability-wise, hey, Planet Plus is something you could argue for Omni-Man for surviving. With his regeneration, allowing for both ranks to come back stronger than what they were before if they survived it and healed. So he does have really strong resiliency there. He's launched campaigns against not just other planets and other systems, but he's also taken on Dothramites. He's also taken on Ragnar. Some of the strongest beings you can find within his own verse he's on the war with, even if it's, a strung out battle. He can fight through his wounds as well, and scales above his AT a little bit, and it's very low, I would surmise. Now, Bardock fought through Frieza's men, all who essentially scale several times above the moon muscles. And then we'll go on to face Frieza's keyboard himself. He is someone who took on a younger Gas, who would later go on to take, in the Granola arc, take on the likes of Goku and Vegeta and are legit. He wasn't as strong back in the day, but the skill was absolutely there. In terms of skill and application of force and durability, Bardock was as good as you got without getting to officially Prince Vegeta or King Vegeta's level. And his durability, you basically need above that to take him down. You need to get above his power level. Multiple times it should be above planetary before you actually take him down. Now, in terms of how Saiyans work with their Zenkai boost, this is directly tied to them surviving tragic and traumatic physical ordeals. And from this regeneration and from the healing process, they get significantly stronger. Zenkai boost is a famous saying because multiple times are stronger from these things. So I would say the Zenkai boost is similar to the Dothraki healing factor. You can say Dothraki inspired by it. It doesn't matter. Regardless, I think the Saiyan healing factor, the Zenkai, is more significant and more impressive than the Dothraki. And I believe because neither of them are really targeting the inner weaknesses of the other or anything like that, it's going to come down to who's just more impressive on physical ability and regen.
Relieve menopause symptoms and feel like you again. With science-backed HRT prescribed 100% online by expert doctors. Get back to your old self with bioidentical estrogen, customized for you at Musely.com/YouTube.
It's added to Domino's best deal ever. I shouldn't be hearing this when I was hungry.
We need our money up. So then when I was getting my money out of my on-front account, I sold their shields. Just having your cash sit in a savings account that doesn't grow, you're losing value on it. Yeah, it's not keeping up with inflation. I was honestly pretty scared to switch, but Wealthfront feels modern and easy to navigate. At the end of the month, they're like, oh, how much did you make a day? They give me peace of mind that my money is making money until I absolutely need it.
Imagine a yacht designed to make you feel at home, even when you're worlds away. Light-filled, open-air spaces connect you to the seas and shore you explore. Every detail defines this place, and so do you. The Ritz-Carlton Yacht Collection, unlike the rest.
And I think Bardock would be a little bit above the likes of Omni-Man here. And I think his region is better with how it supports and supplements his character, but it doesn't look. Now, in terms of speed, we know Bardock can take on Frieza's men, who should be massively faster than Light. Even characters as low as Kid Goku, characters within the 180 to 400 power level, are faster than Light, comfortably. And Bardock would be no exception to this, as he took on Frieza's forces and Frieza himself, Gas. He has several examples as an elite Saiyan warrior, low class. There's anything. We know how skilled he was and how successful he was on multiple missions. So his battle prowess and speed are no joke, with several references putting him in the MFCO range pretty comfortably. Omni-Man is no exception to this as well. Someone who casually travels solar system in one breath. He's someone who can take on and be faster than ambassadors throughout the galaxy that technically can traverse star systems as well. Plenty of examples of the Veltron, and especially the high table that I'm having MFDL speed. So I would say in the speed department, you can argue relativity here, and I'm not mad at you. Eventually, however, with the relativity, Zenkai's I think are more impressive on the scaling aspect than the likes of Omni's Ultimate Smart Atom adaptation reacting to his healing. So I just think Zenkai is significant there. That's important because eventually he's going to get faster than Omni. And there's already one potential. He would be faster. So relativity there with the potential to surpass right there for Bardock in this thing. Like skill-wise and intelligence, we know Omni-Man has been a world conqueror and someone who's taken out several civilizations, one of the most war-decorated, celebrated, both like one of the last survivors. Someone who's like a conquest plus here, respected that. It really takes the best of the best to say you're above him. He's fought for so long. In terms of actual technical skill, the Viltrumites don't really focus on that aspect. They're not someone that really speaks to that side of things and emphasizes it more so. They emphasize the brutality and the power difference of running through things. So you don't get as much defined skill talk about what Omni-Man brings to the table. However, esteemed war general, conqueror, brutal techniques and tactics, you want to call them an educated brawler, go for it. On the other side, you have Bardock, who, as a low-level Saiyan, was established as a warrior back then and was assigned a group to lead on several missions for Frieza's forces, which he did successfully. He was one of the better leaders of Saiyans. He had an indomitable will and was known for taking out many in combat and coming back very successful with his forces. It was up until he realized Frieza was going to try to wipe out all the Saiyans that he rebelled, and this is what eventually got him done in with later on story arc happening with the time battle and stuff. But at this point, you know, he was a significantly skilled combatant. Saiyans trained in combat skill from birth and are natural fighters in their own right. He was one of the best among all of them. With the peak being like Prince Vegeta, King Vegeta, stuff like that. But we already know how skilled they were. Universal class fighter. Okay? Several styles Saiyan use, studied with not only the martial arts skill aspect in the key manipulation and aspect being done well by Bardock. He also is quite intelligent with a leader. So I think, you know, from the skill part, the intelligence and combat, I think it favors Bardock by a decent margin. Then you get into the hacks and abilities, right? You have flight, you have the superhuman physical stats, both have in common. What Omni-Man doesn't have in comparison to something like Superman, he isn't cold track. He even holds his breath going throughout space. But he does have these regen, his adaptable smart atoms, and his superhero stats. Whereas Bardock has the superhero stats similar to him, and has his entire healing factor, but he also has key manipulation, key power enforcement, key blast, which essentially you can blast from a planet away, almost. The rainbow key blasts are pretty crazy. Key sensing, key enhancement. So emergency, future sight, and precognition. An exceptional amount of key combos as well that allows him to fight even multiple combatants similar to him here at a time. The use of key and how many different variations he has with that, the extended range he has through his hacks, and the superior hacks in terms of the region, I favor Bardock in this department as well. So we put it all together. Bardock damn near takes every edge in this battle. I don't like Omni-Man's case in several of these categories. I think Bardock, they just had him there. And because of that, if you were to ask me how this battle goes down, I think with his brilliance his tactical edge, his superior AP, his skill edge. I think with significantly better synthesizers, I think Bardock's either winning early or if it gets dragged out, the stats get worse for Omni-Man, and eventually he gets packed up. I see Bardock basically winning the majority of the time. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you agree or disagree, let me know. I had a lot of fun doing this. I'm excited for content all month, and my birthday month, and yeah, please, spin up Dr. Splash, and remember, Nancy Street.
What are you doing up there? What's the search of the weeks? Seriously, Dad, you...
Oh, yeah.
Protecting what you care about is important to you, and it's important to Allstate. That's why we have a plan to protect just about anything, like this card and this house and money. This house card, it's protected. If it's important to you, it's important to us. Here in the Universal Allstate.
Back to school is back, and Walmart's must-have, you can check off everything on their list. Even Hunter's backpack. You tell me. With a fifth this sharp, they can cut the lunch line.
All that?
All with Walmart prices? Oh, no. Knowledge is power.
The future must remain unknown, right? Yes.
Welcome to Mojo Plays, and today we are ranking every Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive from first to best. That means we won't be including any games that are available on other platforms, nor any that are also on the original Switch. But before we dive in, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 13, Tokyo Scramble.
What the heck just happened? Guess the train fell? Maybe they...
While there are some great exclusives on the Switch 2, something has to be at the bottom. Tokyo Scramble fits there rather comfortably. The survival puzzler thrusts you into a hidden world within Tokyo, populated by ferocious dinosaurs. While that sounds like it could be interesting, and there are a couple of decent ideas, the final product is a mess. Graphical inconsistencies, some truly monotonous gameplay outside of the puzzles, and some clunky controls make it mostly a chore to get through. The story doesn't do much to keep you engaged either, so it's no surprise this particular indie didn't find much of an audience. Number 12, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. The one game many of you likely expected to be at the bottom, Welcome Tour still doesn't get very far. Most of its issues arose before it launched alongside the system, and nearly everyone had a problem with it being priced at $10 instead of being bundled in. It mostly serves to introduce the various upgrades that the new console brought, with different minigames surrounding them. While there is some light fun to be had here, all of it is pretty simplistic. It's more of an interactive experience than an actual game. If it had been included for free, we'd probably look back at it more fondly. As it stands, wasn't even worth the low price. Number 11, Survival Kids.
Oh, welcome. Wow, you actually followed that old thing. Brilliant.
Konami has returned to several game franchises in recent years. For the the Switch 2, the company brought back Survival Kids, part of the Lost in Blue series that hadn't seen an entry since the Wii. The new game attempts to capture the spirit of the originals, with players stranded having to craft, explore, and problem-solve their way to survival. For players into these experiences, you'll probably still find some enjoyment here. However, with so many of these types of games available, there isn't much originality here. Nor is there anything that this game does better than its contemporaries. At best, it's a lukewarm revival, and at worst, it can be rather dull. Number 10, Drag and Drive. One of the more curious titles showcased during the Switch 2's reveal direct, Drag and Drive at least deserves praise for being unique. It is far from a typical sports game, focusing on wheelchair basketball and using the unique capabilities of the new Joy-Con 2s. While you use motion controls to shoot baskets, the mouse controls of each Joy-Con 2 are divided between both wheels. This can be satisfying to master, but beyond an interesting control scheme that we hope to see perfected in other games, there isn't much depth to be found elsewhere. And players might find that the experience wears thin after a while. Number 9, Mario Tennis Fever. Who knows if Mario Tennis will ever reach the heights that it once did? Still, Fever is a good step in the right direction over previous entries on Switch, and especially the Wii U. The core tennis gameplay is snappy and rewarding, and there are a plethora of different modes to jump into, some of which have unique gimmicks, making for an overall varied experience. Sure, it doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it does have a massive roster of characters and rackets, giving players a bit more customization, as well as crisper visuals, better controls, and smoother online play. Might not be very deep, but that doesn't mean it isn't fun. Nice angle. Number 8, Fast Fusion. For any players still mourning Nintendo's own F-Zero, we highly recommend looking into the Fast series, which has consistently received strong entries from developer Shin and Multimedia for years. The fourth game, Fast Fusion, released alongside the Switch 2 and delivered the same blisteringly fast gameplay we've come to expect. The racing is tightly tuned and mechanically demanding, rewarding players who master its mechanics and memorize its tracks. It looks incredible too, with 4K resolution while maintaining 60 FPS as you barrel down each raceway. It may have been overshadowed by Mario Kart World at launch, but any racing fan owes it to themselves to try it out. Number 7, Kirby Air Riders.
I get a call and my mom says, "Don't panic, but the house is on fire."
I got in my first accident. I had this spike burst.
Hypnosis was amazing as usual.
I felt really comfortable in that moment. Everything was there for me. I'm a very good sponsor.
Choose how you start. Serving. The mornings that lead somewhere.
Being a teenager and missing one of us, perhaps the last moment of our youth. Finally got the story. It's about a group of young people. That's an accident. Yes. We became close. Coming as a complete shock to everyone was the announcement of a new Kirby racing game over 2 decades after the original. But that long time in between games allowed director Masahiro Sakurai to cook up something truly special. Every single element has been expanded on in really interesting ways. Multiple unique machines to race on and engaging uses of classic Kirby power-ups leads to a surprising level of depth, considering that the first, while certainly entertaining, was a little basic. That's not to mention some truly stunning visuals that make every single track pop, and some strong online multiplayer with timed events and updates that kept us coming back for more. Number 6, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
For players wanting both more of Zelda's time in the past era of Tears of the Kingdom, as well as the more action-heavy gameplay that previous entries in this spin-off series offered, Age of Imprisonment definitely delivered. With an even broader roster of characters, more dynamic battlefield objectives, and thank God, a much higher frame rate, there's a lot here to enjoy. There's also a heavier emphasis on story over the non-canonical Age of Calamity, so you actually feel the weight of it. Naturally, the Ubisoft-style gameplay isn't for everyone, and it doesn't feature the same level of care put into it as a core Zelda experience. But it's a strong enough companion piece for hardcore fans to dive into.
Soon discover just what it's capable of.
Number 5, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Yoshi's solo games are always visually remarkable, with different types of handmade aesthetics. The latest adventure is another strong step in this regard, with animation that resembles stop motion and sketches with meticulous pages as we progress. While it is gorgeous, the best thing about it is how it taps into the player's sense of discovery. Every level focuses on a different creature, with Yoshi using each one's unique abilities to progress and solve puzzles. How you use each creature to interact with the environment never ceases to amaze us. It really makes you feel like an explorer, and it doesn't hurt that, just like the lead character, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is adorable to boot.
Yoshi?
Number 4, Starbox.
I need your team to get down there and launch a counter-offensive.
That's no small ask, General. It may have ruffled some feathers at announcement, being yet another reimagining, reboot, or whatever you want to call it for the series. Nevertheless, this remake of the N64 Classic is still a genuine thrill. Fresh visuals, new cutscenes with more voice acting, and those smooth-as-silk controls make it a definitive way to experience Fox & Co.'s finest adventure. It captures the same experience we all enjoyed nearly 3 decades ago, taking our R-Wings across the Lilac system and blasting bad guys out of the sky. Only now, it's a much closer match to what it actually felt like. Not only that, but it paints a bright picture for what the future hopefully holds for the new Starbox adventures.
You should have known better than to worry.
Number 3, Mario Kart World. Despite the very justifiable pricing controversy, Mario Kart World is another incredible entry in Nintendo's premier racing series. Subtle new mechanics like wall riding and rail grinding provide just enough strategy for players to exploit across some of the most impressive track designs in the franchise's history. More remarkable are the new modes. The single-player-driven open world with its interconnected tracks and landscapes comes with plenty of hidden challenges to seek out. Knockout Tour is completely addictive and comes with even more suspenseful chaos than traditional races, which is saying something. Being both a local and online multiplayer juggernaut, this is a game we'll be returning to for years to come. Number 2, Pokemon Poketopia.
Zelda's not even out yet. First.
Honestly, we were just as surprised as you. Pokemon spin-offs are hit or miss, usually miss, but Poketopia is such a delightful life-sim sandbox that legions of fans have flocked to it. As a Ditto in the form of a human, you get to take in needy Pokemon and design biomes that specifically cater to their needs. With DNA from Animal Crossing, Minecraft, and Dragon Quest builders, Game Freak and Omega Force provided a supremely fun post that can keep you glued for hours. The warmth and wonder of bonding with Pokemon remains entirely intact, while the new systems layered on top feel meaningfully fresh rather than gimmicky. Number 1, Donkey Kong Bonanza. After a painfully long hiatus, the franchise that put Nintendo on the map as a game maker finally returned on Switch 2. And as of right now, Bonanza remains the crown jewel of the platform's exclusives. With the same team behind Super Mario Odyssey, Nintendo crafted another excellent 3D platform, just with DK's more destructive abilities.
You can punch and blast your way through nearly every piece of the environment, which is not only a ton of fun, but gives you variety in how you tackle objectives. TK's animal forms also bring a nice level of variety through their own mechanics. Then there's the wonderful visuals, fantastic music, and genuinely heartwarming relationship between DK and Pauline. It really does take your childlike sense of joy and wonder and condense it into an extraordinary package. What do you think is the best Switch 2 exclusive? And which upcoming ones are you looking for?
Hell yeah. Slow cooked pork margaritas on a bag of pizza. Sitting in my belly spices for literally hours. Now taco margaritas are in the whole place that you've been free. They're only here for a limited time. So hurry, they'll taco today.
At Movie Faces, we need to bring you quality furniture at outstanding values. That's why we work tirelessly to find the right factory partners to help you. See once at Prices Go Love, our latest collection. Down cents for total $7.95. We get starting at $1.95. And you can sign up for just $1.50. We also offer coordinating coffee tables and TV stands, plus free shipping as soon as next day. Style up and save big only at Living Spaces. Living Spaces!
Welcome to Mojo Plays. Just because these games don't have the typical massive AAA budgets and hundreds of developers working on them, doesn't mean they can't still make you throw your controller across the room and you weeping on the floor in a puddle of your own tears.
Where'd she come from? Why up that? And you're facing back down. By yourself.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Bladefall. Bladefall brings fast-paced 2.5D hack-and-slash for fluid melee combat and timing-based attacks to separate the warriors from the wannabes. Challenging bosses and enemies evolve to test your mastery, turning every encounter into a dance of precise parries and punishing mistakes. It's got that satisfying plenty of get-good moments along the way. Bladefall offers solid replayability for action fans craving precision without the bloated open worlds. The evolving system keeps things fresh while reminding you that reaction skills trump button spam. If you let mastery combos make enemies regret existing, this one's a sharp pick. Just don't get cocky. Bladefall has a habit of cutting egos down to size faster than its title suggests. Pathologic 3.
People accept its nose and enemies that would be too easily. From the room expected. A cat to slaughter.
Pathologic 3 doubles down on the series' notorious reputation for psychological horror, resource scarcity, and narrative pressure that makes every decision feel like a kidney stone. Harsh mechanics, a plague-ridden town, and survival elements that punish inefficiency turn the whole experience into a tense fever dream. It builds beautifully on the predecessors while delivering a fresh cocktail of torment. You not only need to ration supplies, but also navigate moral gray areas and wonder if this town is worth saving, or if you're just prolonging the inevitable. Pathologic 3 offers classic Pathologic difficulty, but with some modern polish. Fans of games that like to mess with your head as much as your save file will keep this up. Just remember, in this world, mercy is scarcer than decent medical supplies. Bring tissues and a strong stomach.
You've had 12 days. Not so many, but enough. When the lights pass, the town shifts.
Here. The Kingmakers are folks behind the equally challenging Fury, Trump's Cairn, a survival climbing sim where every limb-by-limb ascent on a massive mountain feels like a boss fight. The game's realistic physics, stamina management, weather, and resource juggling turn each section into a brutal test of patience and planning. Falls are punishing, but the views and sense of accomplishments are more than worth the calluses and bloody fingertips. Customizable difficulty helps, but the default is intense and rewarding for masochists and climbers looking for a challenge. It's not just climbing, it's surviving the mountain's mood swings while questioning every handhold. Often called grueling in the best way, this one rewards careful route planning over button meshing. If you've ever wanted to feel the burn in your virtual forearms and the triumph of summoning through sheer spite, Karen delivers. Just pack extra pittance and a backup ego.
You didn't climb all this way to get stuck on such an easy route.
An easy route. I don't find that very encouraging, you know. Esoteric Ebb. Esoteric Ebb is that isometric CRPG that looks like Disco Elysium, tips its wizard hat, and says, hold my dice rolls. Within the game, you're the cleric investigating chaos in a bizarre post-arcade punk world, where skill checks, time pressure, and complex choices make failing spectacularly easy. Combat and builds demand actual brain cells, and newcomers will get absolutely bodied by the systems. It's overwhelming, hilarious, and brilliant, packing branching dialogue and D&D vibes into a game that punishes sloppy thinking. Esoteric Ebb is an early 2026 darling for good reason. It's the thinking person's nightmare. If you love narrative depth and the sweet steak of poor decisions catching up to you, dive in. But don't blame the dice when your grand plan unravels faster than a cheap robe in a bar fight.
So the poor carnitas are back at Del Taco with that whole flavor. You be great. Hell yeah.
Dinosaur Summer of Awe and Awesome at SeaWorld. Meet legends of the all-new Shark Encounter. See you later for Summer Spectacular. With new nighttime animal shows, concerts, and an all-new drone spectacular only at SeaWorld. Buy one day for only $59.99. Get a second day free during your summer sale. Hurry, I'll burn soon.
Hey, I'm Lydia. I work on Plot Code here at Anthropic, and today we're launching Plot Attack, which lets Plot collaborate right alongside your team. At Anthropic, we've been tagging Plot in for most of this year, so honestly, all of this is just how we work now. And across Anthropic, Plot Attack opens 65% of the product pull requests. So, for example, here we have a team about a week out from shipping the product. So, what's going on in engineering? Drew heard from a
Eugenics. Edmund McMillan and Tyler Glale team up again for Eugenics, a cat-breeding tactical robot that proves raising adorable furballs can be more punishing than space. Actually, the difficulty following crazy and having a conflict consequence to tougher events and genetic management. Within the game, they'll optimize bloodlines for generations on these labs. That's really funny. Each strategy requires robot functions, and each individual chaos make Eugenics a phase for optimization habits. Experience activities to be like minds instead. One fact for reasons of inclusion and love. Each team wants to defend sellers for reasons. The uncertainties of slow functional being and each content are used for the option of carefully satisfied parties in the movie. Remember, Eugenics, the real function, is inverse. Maybe that one for Mia, memory, object. Wakes up at a massive technological punch on a road and decides the best response is to drop now Metroidvania platform in combat. Metroidvania! That's the 2026 games where gaming polish and challenge with equal measure. Next move attack, aerial combat with rewards aggression. Reach the bugs and see that game over screen in equal measure. It's the kind of game where one wrong leap sends you spiraling into the void, both literally and figuratively. With stunning visual, smart ability progression, and that one more run-ish makes it stand out for Metroidvania fans. If you like your indies beautiful and brutal, this orbital adventure will leave your thumb sore and your heart full. Don't expect any mercy from these machines. They've got layers of protection and zero chill. Tomb water. Nothing says relaxing indie western like a 2D Souls-like Metroidvania packed with eldritch horrors set under the dusty frontier. Tomb Water struts in with fast-paced combat, pixel art intensity, and bosses that'll make you draw faster than a wanted poster. Exploration rewards the brave, foolish, but mistakes hit harder than a saloon brawl. It's frequently called a standout action RPG for good reason, featuring tough combat, stylish visuals, dripping with that weird West atmosphere. The game and its world can be so challenging you'll be dodging abominations while pondering if this town was ever worth saving. Phased of punishing precision and atmospheric dread, saddle up and watch out for the pixelated nightmares that make regular cowboys look like amateurs. This one doesn't just tip its hat to difficulty, it shoots it dead and it's great. Death Howl. Picture this. An open-world, Souls-like deck builder hybrid that says, hey, let's mix turn-based grid tactics with brutal one mistake and you're toast to punishments. Death Howl heard that and said, hold my grief tokens. You play a desperate hunter crafting lethal decks while the spirit realm kicks you back to respawn faster than you can say bad draw. The game is visually striking, emotionally heavy on the survival themes, and somehow captures that classic Souls loop in card form, and more than earns some very positive praise all around for the fresh fusion. However, it's one wrong tactical play, and your run howls its last. It's harrowing, clever, and will make you question every card choice like it's therapy. Death Howl is perfect for fans who want their deck building drenched in melancholy and their victories earned through pure spite. Just don't blame the game when your perfectly planned deck is shredded like cheap tissue paper. Curse Mark. Everyone who plays Souls-like roguelike where your build variety is near limitless, and so is the number of ways to get absolutely bodied. Welcome to Curse Mark, where you hack, slash, and spell sling your way through a cursed kingdom that makes dying feel like a feature, not a bug. One wrong room combo and you're back to square one, pondering life choices while the boss laughs in dark fantasy. Early access hit like a truck, and the very positive reviews for blending punishing action with endless experimentation, but it's also the kind of game that punishes greed while rewarding that just one more run brain rot we all pretend not to have. If you love strategic depth and getting your mage knight ass handed to you repeatedly, this is your new addiction. But remember, Curse is the mark of your character, it's the one on your sleep schedule. Mina the Hollower.
Mina the Hollower!
You know that feeling when a retro Zelda-inspired adventure promises wholesome exploration that immediately dropkicks you into a bit of spice? Yeah, Mina the Hollower delivers exactly that, then laughs while you respawn. This one starts rougher than a hangover on a broken controller, with platforming sections that feel like the devs personally hate their thumbs. But stick around, grab those upgrades and trinkets, and suddenly you're customizing the suffering to your exact masochistic specifications. Hundreds of modifiers that you tweak speed, checkpoints, or just go full gremlin mode. It's inverted difficulty done right. Brutal at first, then empowering once you get good. If you're the type who enjoys being humbled by pixel art, this Hollower will leave you feeling anything but empty. Just remember playing Yacht Club games when your controller needs therapy. Which indie game made you give up in frustration so far in 2026? Share your traumas in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my official Saturday night.
Introducing the GFCK AC4S. Worker eligible non-GMO Save 3.0% APR plus 3,000 purchase cash on 24/60 GFCK and elevation models.
Welcome to my official Saturday night main event on Madison Square Garden, Woodington Studio. You probably forgot that this show was even happening this Saturday, didn't you? And if you did forget that the show was happening this weekend, I honestly wouldn't blame you because WWE hasn't done a particularly good job of building towards anything on this show. Regardless, it is still one of WWE's premium shows, and so we are here to predict the outcome of every match. We're going to look at all the 4 matches and 7 officially coming from for Saturday night main event. You know, you've got to come to the well, for the company segment, and your storyline to go as we go through the final company of each of the colors. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We want to see things if you're wrestling fan. I'm incredibly confident that you are going to fall in love with this YouTube channel because we always upload daily wrestling content. And if the daily wrestling content is simply isn't enough for you, consider coming over to the Patreon, patreon.com/OnZap. Over there, we upload the Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, PLE reviews. Will include the Saturday Night's main event review with footage over there as well. So go on, check it out. Link in the description, link in the comment. The videos on the upload there, we can't post it because we use real money over there. YouTube is blocking the comments. Go check it out. All right, folks, that's enough yapping. Let's start predicting Saturday night's main event. Let's start by talking about what isn't the match, but I do think it's worth talking about, and that is Roman Reigns being joined by Jalen Brunson at Saturday night's main event. What is this? I have genuinely no idea, but WWE is advertising the ever-living hell out of this. And it even has its own like Saturday night's main event match card graphic for some reason. Now here's the thing. I think under like traditional circumstances, I would just say, oh, this is probably nothing. This is a cute little, hey, let's get a quick pop for Jalen Brunson and move on. However, there are contextual clues that make me want to maybe dissect this a little bit more. First and foremost, it can't be ignored, is that this is involving Roman Reigns. You know, like this is WWE's biggest star. This is the guy that is likely set to close night 2 of SummerSlam, having a segment here with Jalen Brunson. And again, even if it was Roman Reigns, the biggest star, I think under normal circumstances, we could just say, again, this is just for a cute pop. However, we have to think about WrestleMania 42, which wasn't that long ago. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the fact that WrestleMania 42, if you remember, was struggling with ticket sales. And instead of, putting together a really awesome storyline and getting you really pumped for the product and the matches and the narratives going on, what did they decide to do? They decided to involve celebrities like Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll. Of course, decisions that made people incredibly angry because it really trifled with the storyline around Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, a storyline that people were really pumped about, a storyline that had 20 plus years of narrative, 20 plus years of legacy to explore, only to whittle it down to a celebrity-involved slot fest. But there's no way that they would do something like that again, right? I mean, it's not like SummerSlam ticket sales are struggling. Oh, wait, they are. And it's not like this is a storyline with like 15 plus years of narrative and brotherhood and hatred and friendship that they can slip. Oh my God, wait, it is. Now, I'd like to be a little on the optimistic side here that they're talking somehow involved in New York Knicks and Jalen Brunson and Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. But if you told me like a year ago that they're going to involve Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll and Cody freaking Rhodes versus Randy Orton, I would literally like laugh in your face, spit at you, and knee you in the face and absolutely question your sanity. But all of those things happen. So if you are on the camp that believes that there is a possibility that somehow Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks can somehow factor into WWE trying to sell SummerSlam tickets and impact Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, I don't blame you. You are battered and beaten, and you have the poor WWE booking PTSD to back up all of these feelings.
My hope is that this really is just a cute, hey, I'm Jalen Brunson, you know, I'm the king of New York, I'm the tribal chief, hey, let's get everybody to acknowledge us. You'll probably get Seth Rollins out here. Who knows, maybe Seth Rollins will curb stomp Jalen Brunson. I don't know. Like, I do expect Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns to have a moment on the show, because if you've invested time in bringing the tribal chiefs into the show, I can only imagine that you're probably going to get Seth Rollins involved as well to keep building their SummerSlam match. But if anything happens between Seth Rollins and Jalen Brunson, like if Seth Rollins actually does curb stomp Jalen Brunson, like in the back of my mind, I will always be thinking that maybe Jalen Brunson will actually factor into the finish of the SummerSlam match between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. And if you think that I'm being stupid, then again, I just have to point to you to literally 4 months ago. Nonetheless, just keep a lookout for this. I think best case scenario, it's just a cute, hey, acknowledge us, and that's it. In the worst of all those scenarios, we're going to be seeing Jalen Brunson be the first special guest referee at SummerSlam or something. If you're watching this video, chances are that you're a fan of the WWE, and I'm sure, as such, that you would love to go to a couple WWE shows, but you already know that those ticket prices can get rather steep. So if you do plan on going to a show, you should do what I do to ensure that you get the best possible price. And that's by using today's video sponsor, SeatGeek. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app, and for a very good reason. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and so much more. And with SeatGeek, you can be sure that you're getting the absolute best price for whatever seat that you want at whatever show you plan to attend. All of the WWE premium shows, as well as Raw, SmackDown tickets, are all available on SeatGeek as well, so make sure that you stop by there first before you can buy your ticket to ensure that you're getting the best possible price. SeatGeek actually shows you if you're getting a good deal or not on whatever ticket it is that you're browsing. You're going to want to look for the green dot, because green dots means good and red dots means not so good. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And folks, you know that I came through for you guys, because you can use code SANTI10 to get 10% off your next set of tickets over at SeatGeek. That's 10% off any tickets with promo code SANTI10. So make sure that you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so that you can use it for later. Thank you again to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get you back to talking about wrestling. Let's talk about some actual matches, and let's start by talking about Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. There's a couple of things to actually look out in this match. One, first and foremost, for me, what's top of mind is, what does heel Lyra Valkyria look like in the ring? One of the questions that I had after the heel turn is, what does heel Lyra Valkyria look like in terms of a character? And we got a really good idea of what that looks like, a disheveled, mess of herself. What will that translate to in terms of changing her in the ring? I'm very curious in terms of what that is going to look like. I think another big question is, how close are we towards the end of Bayley in the WWE? I hate to say it, but this smells like it could potentially be one of Bayley's last storylines and feuds on her way out of the WWE, as she, according to many fans, seemingly already has a foot in AEW and working in a program with Mercedes Moné over there. Obviously, that's all speculation, that's all just people guessing and borderline just fantasy booking, but I think it does come with a lot of evidence that we might be going that way. Of course, you had Mercedes Moné post Bayley on her Instagram story and a potential match between them. I think it's like a wrestle dream. And then, of course, we have the fact that WWE seems to be phasing out these more expensive vendors, like the New Day earlier this year, Sheamus earlier this month, and I do think that Bayley kind of fits the mold of somebody that would be next within the women's division. These are all of these things that I keep in the back of my head, but in the moment I'm going to just enjoy what we have here between Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, because I do think that it's been a rather enjoyable program, a program that's actually evolved characters, and a program that I think is going to culminate in what I think is going to be a very good match. I am, at the very minimum, celebrating that it got on Saturday night's main event. I never really thought that WWE would give this enough TLC to get on the SummerSlam card, but I was also concerned that WWE would just pay this off on a random episode of Monday Night Raw. So I'm glad that it, at the very minimum, got enough juice behind it to get it on a quasi PLE. In terms of what makes sense here, it makes sense for it to be Lyra Valkyria. I don't think that in any world Bayley should be winning this. Could be the biggest of Bayley fans, and I really think that you would struggle to make a case as to why Bayley should win here. You have Lyra Valkyria, the younger talent. You have Lyra Valkyria, the new character. All of these things point towards Lara Valkyria being the one to benefit significantly more from a victory here. Meanwhile, Bailey, who seems to maybe even be potentially on her way out, doesn't seem to benefit from this anywhere near as much as the Lara Valkyria, who has a new character would. In fact, I think Lara Valkyria could benefit so much from this that we might be looking at this new character maybe leading to maybe Lara Valkyria going after Solruga, the IC Championship. I think if we're dealing with maybe this character continues to grow and flourish, maybe an even higher ceiling, going after a babyface world champion. All of these things can happen. I mean, I point to you to what happened with like Naomi when she had this drastic of a character change. She catapulted herself to the main event. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen here with Lara Valkyria, but I think it has the potential to be nurtured into something that maybe resembles that. And for us to be able to get to that, Lara Valkyria here, undoubtedly, unequivocally, 1,000,000% should be winning here, and I think she is going to win here. On a different side note, actually potentially look up for this to be the match of the night. I really think that these two are going to work really, really, really well with one another.
Nice. Not much. Bye. That's 30
Your back is more balanced, Susan. Thanks to Polar Star for my eyes.
This is the moment dancers dream of. I want to see you fight for it. You stimulate the legacy of Dancing with the Stars. Are you ready?
Similar affiliation of unforgettable flavors. Your cuisine reflects the world around you. And every evening becomes its own occasion.